Community.
Morning. Glad you love coffee.
Well, it's kind of a little true. Let me explain this to you.
Oh.
You know, because some people don't always get what's going on inside here, you know, but it's kind of a little true. I like coffee. I love coffee because I love Kevin, and Kevin's part coffee.
I'm just full of it.
Yeah. He's just full of coffee. So I love Kevin, so I love coffee because he's part coffee. Makes sense to me.
Sure.
So, anyway. I'm still not doing good. We do not know what is the cause of it. We're not going to go to the doctors for it because there's so many things that I've changed over the past month that I need to try and eliminate or pinpoint.
Go on. I'm just being stared at here.
Or pinpoint if it's something that I've done that's making me feel like this. I'm nauseous 24/7. It's worse at times. It's worse at times, but I don't know what's causing it. So, but what are you going to do today, babe?
I think I'm going to finish installing the microwave. Plug that in. The dishwasher and the garbage disposer. Disposer.
Yeah. I think we're pretty much reluctantly, this is our first year not doing anything for the month of October. But I think we're pretty much stuck home this month.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to go to anywhere.
Yeah, between our finances, with some unexpected bills, and helping with Mom's help and us buying Megan and Brian's airline tickets, and then my health and my surgery, you know, because we got a copay for that. So we're just not going to be able to do anything this month. Like this weekend, we were supposed to go to a
pumpkin
chunkin
yeah,
thing, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So we're just going to enjoy this year's Halloween, sitting home together, watching scary movies.
Okay, so I'm going to be trying to install my dishwasher and my garbage disposer. And so I've already pulled out the dishwasher over here. Cleared everything out. There was a couple of things I needed to fix on the dishwasher. But my first real job I need to do is to put a power cord on the garbage disposer. They don't come with one. So, and luckily I have one from I don't know where, but it's a good heavy duty power cord. Okay, so I have this little wire clamp that's going to be screwed into this hole. I'm again always surprised that they don't include all this stuff or it hasn't been wired. I'm assuming it's because some people do hardwire this right into the house system, but I am going to use a plug. So luckily I have a lot of this stuff because I am a hoarder of things like this. So I need to run this through here first. And I'm only going to go up to here. Hopefully I won't need to go any further. Run my wires through. And the actual wiring is going to be pretty simple. It's white to white, black to black, and green to green. And I tighten this down, and then I will tighten it all back together. Alright, so the wire will not be pulled out by accident. That's it. That's wired. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is to pull off all the old plumbing. This is all the waste plumbing. Okay, so I got all the plumbing out, and it took quite a lot of effort. It did not want to come out. I had to beat it into submission, as well as cut some stuff. But my next step now, I'm putting the garbage disposer in. So I'd start by just putting some putty around the end, and then I'm gonna line this up so it looks nice and pretty. And then I go underneath and tighten it up. Here's a progression of parts you need to deal with. We have what they call a fiber gasket. It's basically cardboard. This goes on next. Put this on. This is the hardest part. I have to put this retaining ring on, and it never wants to go on.
Ooh.
See, that's the problem. I have to push.
Let me get both hands in there. Oh.
Got to tighten these down. Alright, so that's on. Alright, so that's seated quite nicely. I have one for the other side. Again, I haven't bought anything. This one's made out of plastic. Has me a little concerned. But I'll give it a try. Fits. I'm just afraid that I'm going to be putting too much pressure on it and break it. Same kind of progression. I got a paper or cardboard gasket. This one has a rubber gasket. Alright, so that's done on both sides. All I have to do is reassemble the waste pipe, and it's pretty easy to put on the garbage disposer at this point. But before I do all that and block my way, I need to put a diverter on here similar to this one, but it's going to be 3/8 to 3/8, and I did purchase one. I gotta find out what I did with it. So here's my next step. Got a washer in here. This is actually just the pipe that comes out of the garbage disposer. Where are my screws? Alright, so I'm not going to tighten this down completely because I don't know if I'm going to need to move this around or not. There's one other thing that I need to do, because the dishwasher is going to attach to here. the wastewater from the dishwasher goes into this item right here. And there's a plug right here now for those who aren't set up that way. And I got to knock that out, so that shouldn't be too hard. Give it a couple of taps. And that's out. Alright, so I can still move this around depending on how my plumbing is going to turn out. And now it's time to reassemble the waste pipes. Alright, so the waste pipe is done. Turned out pretty good. Okay, so everything's together. I've turned the water back on. The dishwasher is hooked up. It just needs to have been plugged in. We have a water line from the hot line that I just put in, and it has the pipe that is the waste. I want to test the dishwasher today outside of the whole of the cabinet, just to make sure everything is okay and not leaking. So right now I'm going to turn the water on, check the leaks, and turn the garbage disposer on. And that's working. So it's been a long day doing this. I'm going to put something in the dishwasher and test that, see if that's working. And I need to put all this mess away because I've made quite a mess. Let's see, let's do it as normal. The light's coming on. Options, energy saver, dry, let's try that one. And water heating, let's start. With luck, this will work out perfectly, and I'll just have to install it into the cabinet, and we're done.
Hey everybody!
Hey.
I hope everybody had a good Saturday. I didn't do anything today. Nothing. I have been feeling like crap all day, so I haven't done anything. Thanks, Mom. We got the gift cards, and we just ordered Kevin some thermal underwear and some fleece sleeping and lounging pants and a nice winter hat to cover his ears and his face. So he has some warm clothes on the way.
Cool.
And I don't know if you can hear it if you listen real close. That's the dishwasher going. Kevin hooked up the dishwasher. Did you get the garbage disposal hooked up today?
Mm-hmm.
And the garbage disposal hooked up today. So, what else did you do, babe? And how was it difficult hooking it up?
The biggest problem was getting the old stuff out. I had to resort to beating it senseless and cutting parts of it out, because the I forget what you call them, the strainer part, I think was original to the house, and it was just a rock in there. So, but I got it out eventually. That took the most time. So,
Yay.
but otherwise it went together quite well, quite easily. The dishwasher is taking a longer to wash than I'm used to, the old one.
don't know. I haven't been paying attention from when you turned it on, but I'll look at it and see where it's at in the cycle
Mm-hmm.
and see what it says. So, but do you have anything else to add?
Nothing.
So,
What are you doing over there, buddy?
she's trying to dig her way to China.
What you doing over there, buddy? What do you think's gonna happen? Gonna do it from over there?
We're going to go ahead and call it an evening. We hope you enjoyed a little bit of
Come on.
something that you may have seen in our video today. Thumbs up. Favorite. Comment below. Keep going. Share our video with your family and friends. But most of all, please subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now. I love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.